PC or console? A question that you have probably heard when deciding how and where you want to play your games. Today we have more freedom than ever to choose what platform we want to play on. Most games are released on multiple consoles like PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo, and PC platforms like Steam or Epic. And if only exclusive to one, it only takes time to receive a port for your desired system. However, there is a forgotten third option that housed a multitude of exclusive titles. I am of course referring to the arcade. What was once the go-to destination for gamers has now become an outdated or novelty experience limited to certain cities, and with them were followed by dozens of great games that were never ported to modern systems. Here are 5 great arcade games that have been abandoned. Silent Hill the Arcade. Silent Hill the Arcade, developed and published by Konami in 2007, is a first-person rail shooter spin-off of the popular Silent Hill series. The player takes control of Eric and Tina, players 1 and 2 respectively, university students and members of their school's occult club. Taking a weekend field trip with the rest of their club, the two find themselves separated from the rest of their friends in an ominous fog of Silent Hill. They now must fight their way through the horrors of Silent Hill and uncover the secrets of a mysterious girl who has haunted Eric's dreams. The game consists of 9 stages that take the player through iconic Silent Hill locations like the Brookhaven Hospital, Tolka Lake, and the prison. Players fight through both original and reused enemy monsters from other games. A full playthrough of the game will only take about an hour and a half, but it also includes 4 different endings. General reception of the game was majority negative, with many people finding the game as an unnecessary and unfitting addition to the series. Being able to shoot through hordes of Silent Hill monsters with infinite ammo is a direct deviation from the series' formula. Despite that, I think the combination of a rail shooter and Silent Hill formula does offer a unique experience. Anyone who's played the main Silent Hill games probably has felt some frustration at the need to conserve ammo, so being able to shoot without any reservations is a fun change of pace. And unlike other rail shooters, Silent Hill the Arcade adds to the gameplay experience the psychological horror-filled story and replayability to achieve different endings. X-Men Arcade. The X-Men Arcade cabinet, created and published by Konami in 1992, is a side-scrolling action beat-em-up game based on the popular Marvel series. Players choose one of 6 popular heroes on a quest to stop Magneto, the arch-enemy of the X-Men. Players are given a choice to play as Cyclops, Colossus, Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler, or Dazzler, across a total of 8 different stages, where they will have to defeat iconic villains such as the Blob, Juggernaut, Emma Frost, and more. The game varied from machine to machine, but some allowed up to 6 players at once. X-Men received overwhelmingly positive reviews, even being in the top 5 highest-grossing arcade games of 1992, and received a nomination for Most Innovative New Technology from the Amusement and Music Operators Association. Following its popularity, a port to PS3 and Xbox 360 was released in 2010, and a port for mobile devices in 2011, but both were taken down several years after their release. Hello Kitty Apron of Magic. Hello Kitty Apron of Magic is a rhythm-based cooking simulator starring the famous Sanrio mascots, made and published by Examu in 2010. The game combines card collecting and quick-time touchscreen gameplay with the iconic Hello Kitty and Friends characters to give players a casual and fun collecting and cooking experience. Players can collect 3 different types of cards, each allowing them to see different characters and create new recipes upon completion. If successful, they are treated to exclusive animations of their favorite characters tasting their completed dishes. Future updates of the game expanded the character pool to include those from Jewel Pet and Arcana Heart. The game also received ports to iOS devices in 2012 and the 3DS in 2013. The iOS version has since been taken down from the store, and with the closure of the 3DS store, the 3DS version can no longer be purchased, except for physical copies. Spongebob Hit The Beat. Spongebob Hit The Beat is an interactive rhythm game created and published by Andamiro in 2014. Players pick either SpongeBob, Patrick, or Squidward and chase down Plankton, who has stolen the Krabby Patty secret formula. Choose one from 18 songs to defend yourself from Plankton's projectiles by hitting the beat at the right time. After a certain amount of the song has passed, players will have a chance to fight Plankton up close and retrieve the secret formula. What makes the game special is the protruding LED light-up Plankton head that players hit with the attached drumsticks at the correct time as indicated on the screen. The game is the silver medal winner of the 2014 Best of Show Arcade Awards. Despite its innovative and fun gameplay, the game is just a reskin of Andamiro's Hit The Beat, which is the exact same game and control mechanics, except players choose between a number of animals fighting against ghosts. On top of that, the 18 songs that can be chosen are all just Andamiro's versions of nursery rhymes, which is a huge missed opportunity to apply popular Spongebob songs, such as Loop-de-Loop, Ripped Pants, or Sweet Victory. Godzilla. The Godzilla arcade game is a 2D action fighting game created and published by Banpresto in 1993. The game offers simple side-scrolling action with two modes, story mode for single player and versus mode to fight against your friends. In story mode, players battle through 7 stages, each inspired by famous fights from the films, featuring a different boss for each stage. Playable characters in versus mode include Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Gigan, Megalon, Mechagodzilla, and Mecha King Ghidorah. Being a long-running IP with a fandom that spans multiple generations, Godzilla has seen video games released on every memorable console and personal computer. However, there have only been 3 titles that have been released as arcade games, the only easily playable and most recent one being the VR rail shooter. With all these and more titles no longer being supported, the only way to play these the way they were intended are to find them in specialty arcades or to purchase a cabinet yourself. Nowadays, the idea of gaming has changed drastically. It is an isolated activity that you do on your own in front of your TV or computer, and if you are playing with others, it's only through online connection. This actually illustrates the dissolution of the third place. The third place is a sociological concept of a place for socialization that is not home or school or work, a place for relaxation, meeting new people, and bonding with others. Common examples of this are cafes, parks, gyms, bars, and of course arcades. With the disappearance of arcades, this environment is no longer available for those looking to share the hobby of gaming. Today, we are more aware of the importance of adequate socialization and the consequences of avoiding it. Even with the overabundance of multiplayer and live service games, I'm probably not alone in having difficulty finding meaningful connections and friendships through gaming. Despite this, I think some hope can return with the revival of an arcade, reintroducing a safe environment for gamers to share and experience rather than just play a game, either through some of these lost titles or new exclusive multiplayer experiences. Can they find and build a sense of companionship that has been lost in recent years? Thank you so much for watching this video, especially if you made it this far. This is actually something that I've been interested in for a while, since I've been trying to make friends online for years. Let me know of any cool extinct arcade cabinets that you remember in the comments. And if you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks again, and I hope to see you again before I can actually find someone who wants to be my friend.